Gap, France, September 4, 2025. The thunderstorms that hit the western Hautes-Alpes region, France, early Thursday evening, September 4th, caused some damage and generated intense activity for the firefighters. However, as of 7 p.m., no casualties have been reported. The storm arrived via the Buëch River, then reached Gap and moved on to Chorges, where it appeared to be easy. In Buëch, rescuers carried out around 10 flooding operations, including one at the primary school. The bulk of the damage occurred in Gap. Several stores were flooded, with 2 or 3 centimeters of water in their premises, including Kiabi, which was forced to close. At Fontreyne Middle School, a false ceiling collapsed. The other calls concern residential areas. A second storm cell is approaching the Rossonais regions and is expected to follow the same route, according to the Department Fire and Rescue Service, based on Meteo France forecast, but it should be less intense. The photos shared on social media are almost unreal. Gap appears to be covered in a blanket of snow at the end of summer. In a Hautes-Alpes prefecture town, 33 millimeters of rainfall in less than half an hour. This prompted meteorologist Paul Marquis to say that the town of Gap has just experienced its most intense storms since September 14, 2022. Five operations were carried out in vain, including one at the campsite. Some damage was also reported at the Kiabi Arts Cultural Center. Notably, water seepage throughout the ceiling of the media library, the flooded boiler room, etc. The firefighters were also called out for volunteers on routes. Calm is expected to return to normal at 9 p.m. Power outages are reported in Vainois region and Gap. In Vermeer, the Zavens district is without power as a tree fell on a high-voltage line. This Thursday evening around 9 p.m., 66 homes in Hamlet are evicted, as well as 4 people in Montmort, according to Anadis. Anadis also reported around 60 people without power in Gap. Our teams are mobilized to restore power to customers as quickly as possible. Operations are underway, the operator assures. The Buëch School was flooded, according to SDISO wife Colonel Jean-Yves Brubaker. The vein Super U was impacted, with a broken skylight allowing water to enter the supermarket. In Cap, nearly 50 calls were received to the fire department in 1 hour. The water level rose in Buëch. Several areas were particularly affected, Fontreyne and Buëch. So far, there have been no injuries or significant damage, according to the colonel. For his part, Marcel Canet, president of SDISO5, reports that damage has been reported at Fontreyne Middle School in Kiabi. In addition to Kiabi, severe thunderstorms accompanied by torrential rain and hail shook central and southeastern France more widely Thursday afternoon, leaving more than 1,000 homes without power, according to grid operator Enedis. Nearly 1,200 homes remain without power Thursday evening in the Drôme department, and fewer than 300 in Ardèche, without specifying a time frame for the grid restorations. Rail traffic on the Valence-Lyon line was disrupted after a lightning strike damaged the overhead lines and infrastructures. Late in the day, according to SNCF, which added that repairs will be carried out this evening. Drôme and Azure were placed on orange alert until 8 p.m. Thursday, and Ardèche until 6 p.m. for very strong thunderstorms accompanied by strong electrical activity, hail, and torrential rain, according to Meteo France. More than 100 mm of cumulative precipitations was recorded in Drôme and up to 60 mm in Azure and Ardèche, according to the Meteo France bulletin published at 8 p.m.